Hey y'all, it's your girl Simone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at LifeWithSymone, and it's in the description box below as well. Also follow my business page, Bashari, because we're gonna be dropping soon, June 15th. So yeah, make sure you follow that as well. So yeah, let's get into the story. So this one is about Toxic, y'all. The girl who's off the face of the earth. Literally, like, she does not have social media, y'all. So yeah, anyway, so this one is about her. This one took place when we was like, not when we was like, when we was in high school. This was 9th grade year, so we was younger on this time. And this is a boyfriend I never spoke on before, but I got a lot of stories about him because yeah. Anyway, so this boy that I was dating, I met him. I'm not gonna get too much into details because that's a whole nother story time, but I met him at the skating ring. We met at the skating ring, and yeah, and it's crazy because when I met him, he had told me at this time, me and Toxic did not go to the same school. I went to a whole different school than she went to. So the school he told me he went to, mind you, when I was with her when I met him, he was like, he go to the same school she went to. So I'm like, you just start going there? Or you about to go Monday? Like, he was like, no, I've been going there for like, I think he'd been going there for like 2 months at this time or something like that. So she claimed she never seen him around, which was crazy because he was super popular. Like, he was popular at school. A lot of people knew him, which I did not think that, y'all, because I ain't gonna get too much into details, but I didn't think that he was, well, I don't know, I just met him. How I'm not gonna think he was popular? I really don't fucking know. I say anything. Well, I really don't freaking know. I be saying anything. But anyway, so she said she had never seen him around. He said that he would see her around from time to time. So I'm like, whatever. So after I had met him, y'all, me and him, we was aiming like crazy. We would always aim and stuff like that. This was before I was talking to Joe or anything like that. So me and him was aiming, and like we'll talk and just, yeah, like everything was cool. He ended up asking me to be his girlfriend. I was just like, you know what? Our communication is cool. Like, we could talk on the phone. Like, this is really like my dog. So I was like, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend. So when I made him my boyfriend, after like she met him, like when I met him and she was with me, Toxic started calling this boy her best friend, and like she'll see him at school, she'll try to talk to him, and she'll do like weird stuff. Like, he would tell me little stuff that she would do, which kind of irritated him, and he would basically tell me like, but they friendship was weird. But I don't know, he just would be annoyed because he'd be like, he'd be talking to people, which would be crazy though, because the nigga was at the school cheating on me. He made it seem like it wasn't like that, but it was. But anyway, so yeah. So around the time, like when we was talking, I used to go up to the school to go see him and stuff, which a whole different other story times because it used to be some crazy shit that happened. So anyway, I used to go up to the school whenever I get out of school early. Whenever like my school got out of school early, I'll go to their school. So after school, I could go see him because after school, by the area the school was in, it was a whole bunch of food places where people would go like after school and kick it at and stuff like that. So I'll go and we'll just go find somewhere to kick it at because it was like, yeah, I don't know, we just didn't have nowhere to go at this point. Oh yeah, but at this time I couldn't go up to the school to go see him because why my mans was on house arrest. Let's give him a name. We just gonna call him Devontae, okay? So yeah, but when I met Devontae, oh, I was gonna say her name. When I met Devontae, I don't know why Toxic little sister name had popped up in my head and I was gonna say her name. When I met Devontae, Toxic had met his cousin, and we gonna name his cousin Lamar. These not their names, nowhere near their names. So she had met his cousin named Lamar. Lamar didn't go to my school. He didn't go to their school either. He went to a whole different school. And Lamar was probably like in 11th grade or something like that. Or probably like the 10th, 11th grade. I really don't remember. So anyway, she had met his cousin named Lamar or whatever. So whenever I would go up to the school to go kick it with them, like Toxic would be there too, because Lamar, he'll come from his school, which was not far from their school. And then like we'll all just kick it or whatever like that. So anyway, like I said, my man's Devontae was on house arrest. Y'all, young and turned, obviously. He did some shit. He ended up getting on house arrest. So instead of being able to hang out after school, he had to go straight home from now on. So y'all, he would tell me like still come up here and like come give me a hug or give me a kiss and stuff like that. And I used to be like, boy, no, like I'm not about to come to your school to see you for 2 seconds and you gotta go. So he was like, all right, well, come to my house this weekend. Y'all, he was doing house arrest at his grandma's house, which was not that far from, kind of not that far from where I live at. If you're in a car, it's not far at all, but on the bus, yeah. Anyway, so he was telling me like, come to my house this weekend. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm telling Toxic like, he wanted us to come over, and she was like, oh, we should go. Lamar really wants me to come over too. Like, we should go over there on the weekend. Like, I'm down, let's go. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna think about it. So we planning it and planning it. It was like one Saturday we were supposed to go. We didn't end up going because our plan kind of slipped through. through. Like, we was like, oh, could we go to the mall? And we didn't go. I forgot. It was something like, I think Toxic Mom was like, she couldn't go or something like that. She couldn't go to the mall on the weekend. So we was like, okay, this how we gonna plan it. We gonna ask if you could stay the weekend at my house. It'll make more sense. If you could stay the weekend at my house, then it's like, then we could just ask my grandma if we could go somewhere, and then it'd just be like that. So the weekend comes. And oh, before the weekend, skirt. So my boyfriend, like I said, he was on house arrest. Y'all, he wanted me to be like some ride-or-die chick or something like that. Because he over here asking me like, oh, when you come this weekend, mind y'all, we didn't even know if it was a go. We asked Toxic Mom if she could spend the night. She would just kept saying like, I'm gonna let you know. So he's asking me like, can you buy me some noodles and bring them over here? Because I be hungry in the house, bored. Like, my grandma don't be buying noodles and stuff like that, because she be like, you gonna eat home cooked meals. But it's like, he's like, when she at work, I don't be able to eat like that. Like, da-da-da. He just asking me all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. We end up going to the grocery store, y'all, that day. It was like the Friday now, because at this point, this one I was living at my grandma and them house. So we ended up going to the grocery store. Toxic Mom was like, yeah, she could come over. So I had my grandma take us to Food for Less, because I'm like, grandma, I really want like some noodles. I'm just saying all this stuff I want. So we go to the store, y'all. Not me having my grandma buy food for the next man, well, boy. So we go to the grocery store and we get all this stuff, all these noodles and stuff like that. I'm getting so many packs of noodles, like not the cups, but like the actual packs. So we getting them. She started getting some too, so she asked my grandma like, can you buy me some too, because I don't have none at home and I want to make some. And my grandma's like, okay, I'll get you some. Mind y'all, noodles is like $4 for $1. So we getting noodles or whatever, and I'm like, let me actually get some to stay at the house, because I am gonna want some, and let me get some. So Toxic, she's starting to get too much, and I'm like, even though they are $4 for $1, my grandma don't mind buying them. Bitch, she ain't finna buy your man all these noodles, because he asking her for food too. Mind y'all, her man is not on house arrest. So anyway, we go to my house, and now we just plan it out like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it, this is the time we're gonna leave. I'm gonna tell my grandma like advance. I'm telling her like, oh, we going to the mall. I forgot what I told her, some stupid shit, y'all, the most stupidest shit ever. I'm like, we going to the mall, right? But I'm gonna get to when I have to explain. So it's the next day, right, and we supposed to go over there. So he's like, okay, his grandma work and she come home from on her lunch break, but then she go back to work. So he was like, yeah, y'all could come over, we could spend some time, and then y'all could come over early if y'all want to. We could chill, and then y'all could leave before she come on her lunch break. Or if y'all don't want to leave at that point, like, y'all could just hide, and then you come out from hiding when she leave, and then kick it for a little bit more, then leave, like before she got off work. So we like, all right, we're gonna go over there early, we're gonna get the day out the way, because we still thinking like, okay, later let's go to a party, let's do some other shit. Y'all, why? So before we leave, because I didn't know how to get to their house. Like, I knew the cross streets. You know what's crazy? I didn't even pay attention to the cross streets. He didn't give us an exact address. He just told us my house is off of this street and this street. Like, let's just say he said my house is off of Manchester and Vermont or something like that. But it wasn't like that. Like, he just said, but no, he didn't say Vermont. He said like a little street. He didn't say like a major street. He said a small street, which I've never heard before. So I'm like, okay, I know where, let's say Manchester is, but I don't know where this small street is. But he told me like, okay, when y'all get to my house, you'll get off the bus, and you'll walk down, you'll see a Taco Bell, and after the Taco Bell, you turn on that street, my house is right there. So I'm like, oh, okay, I know where Taco Bell is at. So at this point, I'm thinking I know where I'm going. I'm over here looking on the internet, like seeing like, okay, what buses we need to take, what time the bus leave, and all that. So y'all, we finna leave, just so having my grandma in the kitchen making my grandpa something to eat. Why I'm over here trying to stuff noodles in my bag? Like, I'm stuffing noodles in my purse. I have this big purse. I'm trying to stuff noodles in there, me and Toxic. So my grandma's like, where are you taking those noodles? Yo, I'm like, oh, we going to the mall. We're going to the mall today. So my grandma's like, if y'all going to the mall, why are you taking noodles? So I'm like, we only have enough money for the bus and to buy stuff, so we're not trying to spend our money on food. So she's like, so the noodles, like, you know, like, you're making make sense. So I'm like, you know, at the mall, like, they redid it, grandma. They have a cafeteria now. So it's like, you know, like at 7-Eleven, like if you buy something, you can warm it up. I'm like, they got a microwave there, like you could warm up your food. So we just gonna buy some hot water, and we go and I'm like, and we gonna warm our noodles up at the mall. So she's like, okay. So she's like, why are y'all taking so much? So I'm like, just in case we're there all day, you know, if we eat lunch and then we could eat again before we leave the mall. Y'all, I was saying the stupidest shit ever. And when I tell you my grandma was, so y'all, my grandma was really looking at me like, who do you think you fooling? But y'all, I really was sitting there saying some stupid ass shit to her, for real. So anyway, after I was done telling her that, and she was like, all right, well, don't take too much. And I'm like, okay, all right, like, you know. So I'm really trying to sneak. We was been supposed to leave, y'all, but I'm waiting for her to like leave in and out, because while she'll be cooking, she'll go into like the living room and watch stuff. I'm over here trying to sneak the noodles, because where they was put at, she wouldn't have seen, but I don't think she would have probably checked. But I'm over here trying to sneak them. And then eventually I told her like, oh, grandma, we going out. We might go out later. Like, not out, but like, you know, we might go to my god sister house. So I'm gonna take some noodles just in case we spend over there. Like, I don't know if they got food in their house. I'm just saying anything. And she just like, yeah, whatever. So anyway, I ended up taking the noodles, stuffing them in my bag as much as I could. So we leave to go get on the bus, right? Y'all, the bus ride, like I said, if you're in a car, it's like, it's a quick little 1-2, like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. But if you're on the bus, forever, because we had to take 2 buses. Yeah, we had to take 2 buses there. So y'all, when we finally get to the next bus stop, the 210 bus, we ride on the bus. We so excited. I'm like, oh my god, we almost there. So Toxic is telling me like, girl, Lamar wants to take my, you know, her beat. So I'm like, girl, what? Like, mind you, we only been talking to these boys for probably like 2 months now. Like, we ain't been talking to them that long. And like I said, I don't even see my man that much because I don't go to the same school as him, so I can only come on, what days did I get out of early? It was either Tuesdays or Wednesday, either one. But I'm like, I only could see him on these certain days, and then it's like now he on house arrest. I haven't been up here. Like, we just came up with this plan to go to their house. She see her boyfriend a little bit more, but y'all, her boyfriend would be on BS because he had shit going on at his school. I feel like he just felt like her was just like a little fling for him and whatever. He had other shit going on at his school. He used to talk to girls and yeah, so mind y'all, like I said, his school was not that far from their school. So the meetup spot where people would go, people from his school would be there. So when she would go there, like if we go there, sometimes he'll really ignore the fuck out of her until like it clear out. And then it'll be like, now he coming around. And it'd be like the whole time, usually we just third wheeling. Well, she's third wheeling with us. And it'll be like, he'll come around when everybody clear out. Like, he would be really on some bullshit. Like, yeah, so she's like telling me that he said this and that, and I'm like, girl, like, I'm like, yeah, Devontae ain't mentioned nothing like that. Like, girl, I hope he not on that because I'm not on that. Like, I'm not on that. I'm not ready. I don't want to do that. So she like, girl, me either. Like, I really don't either. She was like, but I know the girls at his school because he already said he done, you know, did some things before. She was like, I know the girls at his school and this and that and the third. And last time I seen him talk to this one girl, so I really just want to, you know, like, she's just telling me all this stuff that, you know, when you young, you think like, oh, if I do this, it might make my relationship better, when it's like, it won't. But anyway, so yeah. I'm just like, girl, don't do nothing you don't want to do. Like, we ain't going over there for that. We going over there to kick it, get these niggas some noodles, and go on about our life, y'all. So she like, all right, girl, all right. So she's telling me, she told me like, Simone, if it get to a point to where we alone for too long, cock block. Like, come in there and cock block. I'm like, all right, you too. We made this agreement, y'all. We made this agreement. Like, if it get to a point, we know we is not on this. We don't want to do this. So it's like, if it seemed like we are away too long or something like that, come in there and interfere. Like, do what you got to do. I don't know. Come in the room, open the door and fart real loud and run out. Do something that's going to throw off the mood. Because it's like, girl. So I'm like, all right, I got you. I won't be too obvious, but I'll do something cool. Like, I ain't gonna come in there, scream, and then do a cartwheel and run out the window. Like, I'm gonna do something. And she like, all right, cool, got it. It's like, we made this, like, made this thing. Like, we gonna do that. So eventually we get to our bus stop. We get off the bus, y'all. Mind y'all, he just said, when you see the Taco Bell, then you're there. I don't know what in my right mind did not think to look really at the directions, because I should have printed the directions out, y'all, because y'all know MapQuest was not a thing back then. Like, if it was, shit, I don't know, we was on Sidekicks. So we get off the bus and we turn right. We start walking right. So she's like, are you sure we supposed to walk this way? So I'm like, yeah, girl, we supposed to walk this way. I'm like, because he said Taco Bell, and it's a Taco Bell down the street, I believe. Like, a Taco Bell down the street, and then you turn, and then it's the Taco Bell. So she's like, okay. Like, I think he would said it was one closer, because why would we take the 210 when we could have took this bus, like another whole other bus? So I'm like, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So we walking, y'all. We walking for about a good 20 minutes. Mind y'all, we told them we was getting off the bus, and they like, all right, see you in a minute. And her boyfriend Lamar, he like, it's a donut shop right there too. Give me some donuts and go to and do all this other shit he was asking her to do. Cause it was a liquor store too. And he's like, okay, give me this, give me that, get some donuts from donut shop. He's asking a lot. So we walking, y'all. We walking for a cool minute. When we was walking for about 10 minutes, Devontae ended up hitting me up like, I thought you said y'all got off the bus. So I'm like, we did. We're walking. Like, we're walking towards the Taco Bell. So he's like, well, why haven't y'all made it there yet? Like, how fast, like, how slow are y'all walking? So I'm like, we're walking pretty fast, because mind y'all, we're power walking. Because I'm like, whoo, whoo, whoo. Where is this at? It's hot outside. We power walk. I'm like, we're walking pretty fast. Like, we're trying to get there, because, like, now time has already passed by, so it's about to be not that long from his grandma get off work, because we was supposed to leave hours ago. Not get off work, but go to her lunch break and come home. And y'all, they was sneaking us in, by the way. So we walking. I'm like, yeah. So we still just walking. So we walking. It's probably about like 10 more minutes past. It's 20 minutes done past. We walking. Lamar ended up hitting her up like, where are you? Like, I want my donuts. Yo. So she like, we haven't passed the donut shop yet. We haven't seen the Taco Bell. So he's like, what street are y'all on? Like, we aiming. So he's like, what street are y'all? So we standing there, y'all. We on a busy street. We standing there looking around like, we blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Like, so he was like, wait, what bus did y'all take? So we like the 210. So he's like, how are y'all right there? Like, if y'all took the 210, you would have just walked over one block and seen the Taco Bell, like, and you would have been there. So we like, wait, which way should we have turned when we got off the bus? He's like, left. You should have crossed the street and walked left. So we like, bro, y'all, at this point we're so pissed off because I'm like, we walked the wrong direction. Toxic is hot. She mad as hell at me. She like, why you didn't just let me ask them when we got off the bus? You talking about you knew what the Taco Bell was? Well, I'm like, well, you could have asked if you wanted to ask. Like, don't try to get an attitude with me, because if you wanted to ask, you could have asked. Even though I said I know which way we're going, you and I both know if I ain't never been here before. So it's like, if you wanted to ask, you could have asked. Either way it go, I know I'm wrong. Yeah, I had to walk. But you know, you got to defend yourself. I didn't want to just be like, girl, you right. Now let's walk 20 more minutes back the other way. I was so annoyed. So I don't know why we just standing there like irritated as hell. But we like snapped out of it because we standing there and we on a busy street. It's perverts driving by, honking the horn, like, hey, trying to pull over and stuff. So we like, let's go. So we power walking now. Damn near like we in a relay race. Power walking fast as hell trying to get the other way. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so mad. She's just like, girl, don't talk to me. I'm just like, bitch, the fuck? So we walking, we irritated as hell, hot as fuck. Finally, we see the donut shop that's right before the Taco Bell. So she ended up telling him like, oh, we about to go to the donut shop, and they sold like other stuff up in there, like candy and shit like that too. So she like, we gonna go into the donut shop. What did you want? And I'm just like, girl, I would have told him I forgot about them damn donuts and that juice and all that other shit. Fuck him. So we go to the donut shop. He's taking so long to reply. I'm like, girl, fuck him. Let's just go. We're already right there. And she's like, girl, we would have been there if you wouldn't have us walk the other way. And I'm just like, okay, well, you could have asked. Even though I don't know why when we got off the bus, we literally did. If we would have, when we got to the corner, turned our heads, we would have seen Taco Bell right there. But anyway, so he finally replied back, y'all. It took him a good minute. I don't know, it probably wasn't that long. We probably was just irritated, but it took him a while. So he finally replied back. He wants so much shit because he's talking about he got the munchies. So he like, get some now laters, get this, give me an Arizona, get more than one because I'm hungry. Get this, get some donuts. So we like, okay. He like, yeah, make sure the donut holes are fresh. She like, make sure they're fresh and warmed up. Y'all, she over here asking the man, he's getting the donuts. She like, are those fresh? Like, how long they been sitting there? Are those fresh? He's like, well, they're made today, like, you know. And she's like, oh, I don't know, you think he wants a fresh one? So he's like, some fresh ones, and he's telling us the time it's gonna take like a cool minute. And she like, I'm like, girl, no, we're not doing all that. He finna get these damn donut hoes that been sitting in his window all day, and he could put them in the microwave his damn self. So she's like, girl, like, we would have been here. She just kept saying, we would have been here if you would have had us walk the other way. I'm like, girl, I don't care. Like, if you want to wait, I'm not about to sit here and wait for him to make this nigga some damn fresh donuts. Mind you, he's not on house arrest. This nigga could have walked and got some donuts a long time ago. The house is literally right around the corner. So anyway, so now we walking. I'm like, okay, where exactly is the house at? Like you said, when we get to Taco Bell, turn left and we walk down the street, it's in that residential area. Like, the house be right there. So he's like, all right, well, before you come, he's like, can y'all go to Taco Bell? Lamar asks. So we go to Taco Bell. Now we might as well eat too because we hungry and we ain't about to go up in their grandma's house and just make noodles and shit. So we go up there, which we eventually end up doing that. But yeah, so we go to Taco Bell. We getting some food. Y'all, mind y'all, Devontae, he asking for like minor little stuff, you know, not no meal. This nigga Lamar asking for a meal. He's asking for a meal. So when she's like, okay, I'm getting the meal, I'm like, girl, don't tell him you don't have enough for the meal, because if we go to a party later, now you wasting all your money on him. How are you gonna pay for the party? And I don't got that much money on me neither. Like, I'm budgeting my money. I have my grandma pay for the noodles. I'm buying my boyfriend some food, you know, so I still have money for me. Like, girl. So she's like, no, it's cool, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna just get it for him. Girl, I probably know somebody at the door at the party anyway to get us in for free. And every time it's like, girl, yeah, you do be knowing people sometimes. Like, we both would, but it's like, they don't get us in for free. So anyway, so she getting this nigga a whole meal. So we finally tell them, like, okay, we right here. Lamar was supposed to come outside and get us. Like, he was supposed to walk actually to the Taco Bell and get us. So we come outside, he's not at the Taco Bell. So we like, Lamar, we're at the Taco Bell, the food is done, where you at? So he like, all right, I'm gonna come out right now. Just walk down the street and y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna come out the house because I really don't feel like walking to Taco Bell. So we start walking down the street slowly. He's like, don't walk too fast though, because y'all gonna pass the house up. So we like, what's the address? What color is the house? He like, I'm gonna come outside. I'm about to come right now. So we walking slow as hell. Y'all, why we realized we was walking so damn slow, but we ended up walking down to the whole damn corner. I'm like, they did not say go past the corner. So the house has to be on this block. I'm like, girl, where is Lamar? Like, where's he at? So she's like, I'm about to hit him up. I hit him up. Y'all, so we just dangling around inside the damn neighborhood. So I'm like, girl, can I have one of those donut holes, y'all? She like, no, because he asked for 6, and if I give him 5, no, girl. So I'm like, girl, he has us waiting forever. He literally said he was going to come. It took this man 10 minutes to come outside. He finally come outside because, and this is how he came outside, because I hit up Devontae and I'm like, bro, what is Lamar doing? Like, we're literally walking back and forth up your street and we been like here, like, what is he doing? To where I started eating my burrito because I'm like, I'm about to let my shit get cold because Lamar is playing too much. So he was all like, oh, y'all told Lamar y'all was ready for him to come get y'all? We like, yes, he said he was gonna come outside because he didn't feel like walking to Taco Bell. He's supposed to walk down the street slowly. So he's like, oh my God, this nigga is sitting here watching Jerry Springer. So he was like, do y'all see, like, he started describing the house. So I'm like, yeah, he's like, that's the house. Just come right here. We're about to let y'all in. So I was so irritated. Why when we walking up, like, into the yard, we walking up to the yard to go up on the porch, why does nigga Lamar coming outside? He was like, damn, took y'all long enough, laughing. Boy, fuck you. It's like, boy, fuck you. Like, for real. Because you really playing. So we going in the house, and then Toxic, she try to go over there and hug him. He gonna say, oh, where's my food at? And she like, oh, here it is. He like, yeah, did you bring my noodles? He's just asking for all his stuff. So she give him his stuff. So I walk in the house and then I greet my boo. I'm just like nervous. He's nervous as hell. Like, we both like just smiling like, oh my God, like we ain't seen each other before. So he like, come here, come sit on the couch. So I sit on the couch. We watching Jerry Springer, y'all. We start eating our food. Well, I already was done with my food because I already was eating it. So he eating his food and I'm asking for some of his food, y'all, because I was greedy. But so he eating his food. We watching the Jerry Springer episode. So I'm like, damn, Lamar, you wasn't going to come get us because you wanted to watch Jerry Springer. He gonna say, I need to know who the daddy was because that little nigga did not look like him. Like, but he was the daddy. Can you believe that? He was the daddy. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, what the fuck? You still could have came outside and got us or told us the description of the house a long time ago. So anyway, we sitting there, we just laughing, watching Jerry and stuff. Why, next thing you know, Devontae was like, did you bring my noodles? And I'm just thinking like, don't start that shit. So I'm like, yeah, here's your noodles. So I'm giving it to him. And he was like, ooh, cool. Did you bring something? I think he asked me for some hot sauce. I'm like, no, I forgot about that. So he's like, dang, how am I eat the noodles with hot sauce? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck, bitch? You better be lucky I even bring you some noodles. Who raising you? How did I bring it? I'm just kidding. No, for real. But yeah, so I was like, oh, I didn't get it. So he was like, why Lamar gonna say, y'all know it's a grocery store up down the street. Like, y'all probably passed it when y'all walked the wrong way. So you think that I'm finna go get some? No. So I was like, do you want these packs of hot sauce from Taco Bell? Cause I'm not about to go walk and get you nothing. Like, So he's like, yeah. He's like, dang, y'all did take forever to get here. My grandma, she gonna be coming home in like an hour. So I'm like, dang. He's like, so y'all gonna leave after that, or like y'all gonna stick around? So I'm like, we gonna stick around. Like, you know, we'll just hide, like you said we could do, and we'll stick around. And don't nobody be like, y'all was not supposed to, if you got a hide to be in somebody's house, y'all, we was young. We didn't care about none of that. So anyway, so we watching Jerry Springer. They eating and stuff like that. We just watching. They finally done eating. We still watching. I'm into the TV because y'all remember, like I said, they on some other shit and we ain't on that shit. So y'all, why next thing you know, Lamar was like, Toxic, you into this show? Like, you watching this? She's like, yeah. He's like, all right, let's go in the room. And she's like, oh, y'all got a TV up in there? Like, you gonna cut it on up in there? And he was all like, girl, come on, let's go in the room. So then she get up and I was like, oh, you good? Like, Toxic, I'm like, you good? She was like, I'm good. Devontae was like, she good. She know what she finna do. So I'm like, no, what she finna do? Like, they finna go watch Maury in there? Like, y'all don't wanna watch Jerry no more? Y'all finna watch Maury? Like, Baby Boy on? Some, you know, Baby Boy be on every day. So I was like, no, what they finna do is, he was like, we just finna kick it. Like, we just finna chill. Like, chill, Simone. Damn, chill. So she like, it's okay, girl. Like, we just finna chill in the room. So I'm like, all right. Like, you know, I'm giving her the look like, okay. Like, so anyway, I'm thinking like, yep, let me watch my little timer. 5 minutes is too long and I'm coming in there. So anyway, we talking. Next thing you know, Devontae was just like, yeah, so you was trying to go in the room too? So I'm like, to go do what? And he was like, I think it's just more comfortable in the room. So I'm like, if you want to go talk in the room, like, we could talk in the room, but we could talk right here too. So he's like, let's just talk in the room because I don't want them to come out and then be all in our business. All in what business, Devontae? What business would they be in? Because I'm not finna get butt naked on your grandma's couch and do it to you. Like, that's not what's finna go down. No. I ain't say all that though. But I was being nervous because how he was making me uncomfortable. Not making me uncomfortable like in a pushy way or nothing like that. But like, I was just like, oh my God, my palms are sweating. You know, like, I'm like, ooh. So anyway, we end up going in the room, y'all. Anyway, by the way, Lamar's disrespectful because why him and Toxic was in the grandma room? Anyway, so me and what's his face? Me and Devontae go in the room and we just talking and chilling. So I'm like, we in his room, he's like sitting on the bed. He like, oh, I'm tired. Like he just like on the bed, y'all. Mind y'all, they both had like basketball shorts. So I'm like, oh, they on some bullshit. Y'all trying to be on some easy access shit. Mind y'all, we didn't come with no skirts, dress, or nothing like that. We came like pants on and shit like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm standing around the room. It ain't nothing up in there for me to touch. It literally was a bed and a TV. I'm over here standing around the room, like touching the closet, opening it, closing it. Yeah, this a nice closet y'all got right here. That's a nice closet. Ooh, this window, I could see in the backyard. Oh, I'm just like really trying to make small talk. I'm like, so what you been up to? Like, you know, just standing against the wall. And he over here like, come on, like, let's chill. Like, let's just chill. Like, I'm tired. Like, you want to just, I know you tired from walking and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, like, I'm tired too, but I'm just on a stand. Like, you know, I'm just good. I'm good over here. So I'm like, oh, let me go check on Toxic. Like, he's like, she good, she good. So I'm like, you sure? I'm like, let me go check on her. I leave out the room. I'm like, where's she at? Like, which room they in? He's like, oh, they in my grandma room. I go up in there, I open the door, and I'm like, Toxic, you good? Mind y'all, they over there, they like kissing and stuff. I'm like, Toxic, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good, girl, why? I'm like, I was just asking. And he was like, yeah, get out, go back up in there with, he called Devontae, let's just, like, he called him like by his nickname. He was like, go back up in there with him. So I was like, oh, just make sure you good. I was like, y'all wanna play a game or something like that? Like, y'all, I'm just trying to like think like, what can I say to get them out of here? So she like, Simone, I'm good. You don't have to be in here. So I'm like, okay, just asking. The fuck? So I'm like, all right, just asking. So she's like, yeah, like everything's cool. Like everything's cool. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I'm in the next room, girl. Next room. She's like, all right, bye. So then I leave out. I go back in the room with him. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'll just make sure she was good. Like, y'all don't want to play no game or nothing like that. Y'all just want to be like ducked off in different rooms and shit. So he was like, yeah, we just want to chill. So y'all, he like, come just chill with me. Like, we could watch some TV or something like that. So he cut the TV on. So we end up chilling. We like he landed in the bed and I'm like next to him like this. And he's like, dang, get comfortable. You don't take your sweater off? I was like, nope. I don't take my sweater off at all. Y'all, I'm like, So he like, dang. So then we just chilling. Still, he trying to like kiss and stuff like that. And every time it would go like too far, I'd be like, like I don't want to kiss it no more. It would really be like, I want to just peck you all day. Like, that's it. And every time it would go too far, I'd be like, no. And I'd be like, let me go check on Toxic. Like, let me go see what she doing. Y'all, while I go back in there to check on Toxic, they just like still just chilling and stuff. But like kissing and stuff. So I'm like, Toxic, girl, you gotta use the bathroom or anything? I'm like, you gotta pee or anything like that? So she like, damn, girl, stop cock blocking. I could have swore we made a pact on the bus. I could have swore we pinky promised that we would be checking on each other. So I was like, I'm thinking like, oh, maybe this part of the plan. So she don't think like, so don't seem like she's scary like it's me, like, you know. So I'm like, girl, I'm just making sure you good. Like, you never came out to go pee. Like, you said you had to pee when we was on the bus and you haven't peed yet. Like, I just was paying attention to that. So she's like, girl, just good, you good? She's like, well, let me go use the bathroom. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So Lamar get up, he's like, damn, Simone, like, you are a cock blocker. We locking that door when she come back in here because you annoying. So I was like, come on, Toxic, let's go pee. So we go in the bathroom and I'm just like, girl, I'm just, you know, I'm following the plan. I'm trying to make sure everything good. So she's like, oh no, it's good. Like, it's good. He told me like everything is okay. I don't have to worry about anything. And like, you know, like he's telling me like what all the other girls are doing. And I was like, girl, so what? Like, we not doing that. Like, we ain't here for that. So she's like, girl, just do it with Devontae. I said, girl, no. Like, bitch, that's like what we here for. We ain't doing that. So she's like, ooh, I know what we could do. Let's say we on our period. So I'm just like, you giving me mixed signals right now. One minute you telling me let's do this. The next you telling me let's say we on our period. So I'm like, girl, yeah, sure, let's say that, whatever. So she's like, all right, I'm about to go back in the room. So I'm like, all right, still, I'm like, you check on me, I check on you because you haven't came to check on me yet. Like, you know, like, bitch, it's me doing all the checking. So she's like, all right. She's like, well, you ain't got to check on me no more. I'll come check on you. So I was like, okay, like, you sure? Like, for real, or like you just saying it? So like, no, you don't gotta come check on me no more. Like, I'll come check on you next, like, since you checked on me. She's like, cause he just said we finna lock the door, so you ain't gonna be able to come in no way. So I'm like, all right, cool. So y'all, I end up going back in the room. We chilling and all this other stuff. So y'all, why next thing you know, Devontae tried to roll over on me. I said, oh no. Like I felt and I like my job. Well, when I would dance. Oh, I wouldn't really dance on boys at parties. Kind of. I didn't know how to dance. I did, but I didn't. But like I would feel, you know, a boy at the party, like when you dance on them. But it would be different. Like I never up close and personal, just us in the room. Like I ain't felt that shit before. So I was like, I felt. I'm like, get up off of me. So I was like, yeah, get up off of me. I was like, He was like, why? We want to use protection or something like that? Like, he's like, I don't got nothing. So I was like, nah, it's not that. I just don't want to, y'all. So now we having a full conversation about why I don't want to do this and all this other stuff. So he's just like, man, I really remember the way he said that. He's like, oh, man, are you serious? Like, are you for real? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm for real. I don't want to. Like, I ain't come here for that. I never even like talked to you on that, like to say that that's what I was here for. So he's like, dang, so what, we just gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend and we just kiss? And I was like, yeah, like the fuck? So he's like, oh, man, all right, whatever. Like, all right, then let's kiss. He's like, can you just touch it? So I'm like, like, y'all, I'm like, nope. I watch too much Degrassi to know that you touch it, it's gonna go somewhere else. But I'm just kidding. Did that happen to Degrassi? Probably. But y'all, I'm just like, nah, nah, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to see it. Y'all, I used to be, back when I was younger, I used to be so disgusted with, like, a man's, you know, parts. Because I don't want to say it on YouTube, be like, there you go, bitch. You ain't getting paid for this video. But no, I used to be so disgusted. Like, the way it looked, it bothered me so bad. It's like, I don't want to look at it, see it, touch it, taste it, nothing. I don't want to do nothing with it. Don't put it next to me. Y'all, that's how you used to be. But anyway, so y'all, I was like, nah. So now we just over here. Now he rolls over and he's on his phone. Mind y'all, we used sidekicks back in the day, but he had an iPod Touch. And I ain't had no iPod Touch. But anyway, he had an iPod Touch, so he on Facebook and shit, and he just like, dang, he just was really like writing to somebody so much. So I'm just like, who the fuck is this nigga talking to? So he over there and he on AIM, he doing this, he doing the most. So he just chilling. He's like saying, like, just trying to tell me, you know how boys be trying to do. So I'm noticing, I'm like, Toxic never came back. So y'all, I end up leaving out and I'm banging on the door now. I try to open, they locked it. I'm banging the door. I'm like, Toxic, open the door. Y'all, I was so annoyed. I'm like, Toxic, open the door. I gotta ask you something. So she like, what you gotta ask me? I'm like, girl, I just gotta ask you something. So Lamar was like, Simone, get the fuck away from the door. You're so annoying. Devontae, bro, get her away from the door. I was like, I just want to ask her something. So I'm just knocking on the door. Toxic, come out the room. She ended up coming out the room. Mind y'all, they literally was up in there just chilling too. She came out, she's like, Simone, what? I told you not to check on me. So I'm like, girl, I told him that I don't want to do it. Like, mind you, I don't know why we outside this door having this conversation. I'm like, I told him I don't want to do it, all this other stuff, like, I'm not ready. She was like, I told him that too. So why are you knocking on the door? So I'm like, because, girl, I ain't know it was too quiet. She was like, girl, we're not doing nothing. Like, it's nothing going on. So I'm like, oh, okay. So you don't want me to come check on you nowhere? She's like, girl, no, don't come check on me. Like, damn, Simone, leave us the fuck alone, bro. Get her. And I was just like, all right, dang. So I go back in the room, y'all. He's still just on his phone, chilling, like, ignoring me. I don't know why I wanted to start play fighting with this man, because I just thought that would be fun to play fight now. Because I'm like, he's really just ignoring me. Not ignoring me, but like, he'll be small talk, but he really was just on his phone. So he's like, yeah, probably after my grandma come. I mean, before my grandma come, y'all should probably just leave. Yeah. I'm like, for real? Dang, that's messed up. Like, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, y'all probably should. He's like, because if y'all wait and leave, like, and y'all wait and hide, like, I don't know, she might want to come home early today. It is Saturday. All this stuff, he just saying this stuff, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. He all in his phone, he just laughing and stuff like that. Not, I mean, his iPod Touch, he just laughing and stuff. So I was kind of feeling some type of way, because I'm like, who the fuck is you talking to? So now I don't know why I started hitting him. Like, when play fighting, I play too much. We play fighting and stuff now. But he kind of was rough, y'all, because he kind of like swung me, like, it was a loud noise, y'all. So now we kind of like wrestling on the floor, because when he swung me, he didn't like slam me, but he like swung me and I kind of fell off the bed, because I had like, he was sitting on the edge of the bed and I got on the bed and was hitting him, and he like flipped me over, like swung me, like boom, like not hard, not in a bad way, y'all. I was okay, like I didn't break my bones, but no. So he like swung me or whatever and I fell on the floor. So like now I'm like laughing, and I don't know, like I made a noise, I guess that was not to Toxic's liking or something, because I don't know what she thought was going on. So we like on the floor and we like tussling, like he owed me and I'm like hitting him and he like hitting me. We play fighting. Y'all, she came into this room and she was like, Simone, what are you doing? Come on, get off of her, get off of her, get off of her. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? So I'm like, girl, it's cool, we fighting, like we playing. So she was like, oh, y'all playing? So why she gonna get on his back? Mind y'all, cause like I said, I'm on the floor and I'm like this and he's on me and he's like trying to put my hands down, but we like playing, like slap boxing, but he's like over me. This bitch gonna get on his back and start choking him from the back. Not in the headlock either. She's like this. Like, get off of her. Bitch, get off my nigga. So I'm like, but at this point I ain't think nothing of that. So I'm like, oh my god, like yeah, like try to double team. So I'm like pushing him off of me, like pushing him, and we still fighting. Y'all, he get up and she's still on his back. So he like, get off of my back. Like, what the fuck is you doing? She like, make me. Lamar came in there, he was like, y'all some fucking kids. Y'all, he ended up leaving out and going into the living room and just put back on the Jerry Springer. Like, you heard that shit loud as hell. So then we end up like she ended up getting off his back and I'm like, all right, let's go watch TV. Y'all, why are we leaving out the room? This bitch gonna slap him. She slapped my mans like hard as hell. Like she slapped him hard and started running and she ran. So she's running. I'm like, oh my god, because I heard it and I looked like, oh my god, did she just slap him? So she started running. So he was like, bitch, don't you ever slap me. Mind y'all, I know this is not funny, y'all. It's not funny. He was cool people. Like, it was just like, back then, you know, we was laughing and stuff like that. But like, this was funny. So she laughing and running through the house. Y'all, why he end up, because she has some braids. So she running through the house. He ended up pulling her braids, y'all. And she fell back like, oh, like, but we laughing and playing. Like, this is no harm, y'all. It was nobody was harmed in the playing of this situation. I promise y'all. So she fell back and like, now he's like hitting her, like fake hitting her, y'all. This sounds so bad. Not like that. She's laughing. I'm like, oh my god, off her. So now I'm like hitting him and like pulling him off of her and like we fighting. Like we all play fighting. Y'all, when I tell y'all Lamar was like, man, can y'all shut up? I'm trying to watch Jerry Springer. He just turning up the TV louder and louder and louder. So we finally stopped play fighting because I don't know what us play fighting was doing, but I noticed through them basketball shorts, Devontae was getting on 10 and he was just like, oh shit. So he just sat down and he just sat down like that. And I was like, I seen it, but I ignored it. And Toxic was like, did you get hard for me? Bitch, the shit was already hard. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't remember. Did it ever get soft? I don't know. I ain't touch it. But y'all, so she's like, did you get hard for me? And she started yelling at loud as hell. So then Lamar was like, what the fuck is y'all doing for real? He's like, Toxic, come sit over here, because what is y'all doing? Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? So he's like, man, shut up. Like, he's like, ain't nobody worried about you, girl. Like, ain't nobody worried about you. So then she was like, oh my god, he's gonna have blue balls. She was just like laughing. She just doing the most. So he like sit down. So he's like, so I ended up sitting down next to him and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, nah. Like, he's like, man, ain't nobody for her. Like, he was like, it was already like that. So I was just like laughing. I'm just like, like, you know, like playing too, but the whole time I'm thinking in my head, like, nigga, who did this get hard for? Why is it hard like that? So mind y'all, next thing you know, he back on his phone. He like, dang, I mean, back on his iPod. He like, iPod touch. He like, I need to find something. So he going through his phone. He's sitting there and he like sitting there still like, you know, because this thing was not going down. Now he's like kind of writing to somebody. He's smiling. He going back and forth. So he's like, hold on, I'm about to go to the bathroom. This nigga went in the bathroom and clearly got his rocks off because, yeah, he came back and it wasn't like that no more. So I'm just like, something in that iPod. Y'all, at first I'm just really thinking like, either this nigga get horny when he play fight or it's something going on. So y'all, now it's getting closer to the time. They like, oh, our grandma finna come. Yeah, y'all should just go home. So we like, oh, we don't mind hiding. Like, we having a good time. Like, that's like, no, y'all might as well just go home. Like, y'all come over another day. So we like, all right. It's like, yeah, y'all come earlier, like next weekend or something like that. So we like, all right, whatever. We getting ready to leave. So my boo can't walk me outside, my job, because he on house arrest. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna go grab something out the room real quick. Whole day, he would always keep this iPod next to him. Like, he was not trying to let nobody get near this iPod. So, y'all, I kind of like played it off. Like, I played it off so smooth. It was on the table right there. And I was like, give me a kiss, like, give me a kiss. We about to go, like, give me a hug. So he gave me a hug and he like picked me up and was like this, like with me like that. And I was all like, ooh, I was all like, go throw it. Like, I never got, nobody ever threw me on the bed. Like, throw me on the bed. So mind y'all, the iPod was still on the table. I'm playing it off. He picked me up, he threw me on the bed. I forgot to mention, when me and Toxic was in that bathroom and it was just us, we kept saying how we wanted to go through their phone. Why are we just this fucking Toxic at a young age, I don't know. We was like, we want to go through their phones. Like, I'm like, I want to go through his phone to see who he talking to. She's like, me too. So y'all, we both was plotting to go through these niggas' phones, y'all. So she kind of knew that I wanted to see it too, and I knew that she wanted to see it. So we ended up coming back out. When we came back out, I leaned up on the table because I was like, oh, make sure if there was enough noodles. I'm like, next time when I come, I can bring you some more. So I leaned up on the table where his thing was at. I slid his iPod up in my purse, y'all. I slid it up in my purse. So then Toxic, she seen what I did, and I was like, not my head, like I'm gonna take it type shit, like, yeah. So then she was like, oh, okay. So then she was like, mind y'all, Lamar wasn't by his phone like that. I think he had left his shit in the room. So she was like, oh, I think I left something in the room. Can I go check real quick? He's like, oh yeah, don't leave shit in my grandma's room. Make sure you go check it. So she went, and his phone was in there. She slid his shit up in her purse. So we like, all right, we finna go. So we asking Lamar, like, are you gonna walk to the bus stop at least? He was like, hell no, I'm not walking to the bus stop. Nah, y'all good. So we gave him a hug, we gave him a kiss, and we left. Y'all, we walked to the bus stop. We all the way at the bus stop. I'm like, bitch, we stole their phones, y'all. Why did I want to steal my man's phone? Because how was he gonna talk to me? They had a computer. He could have hit me up on that. So I'm over here like, oh my God. I'm like, bitch, should we go through it now? Like, oh my gosh, should I go through it now? So she's like, no. Like, I realized he had a passcode, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta figure out this password. So I'm like, damn. So we sitting at the bus stop, we just thinking about it. Why is she like, cause Lamar had a sidekick, so she opened and closing his sidekick, like trying to figure out, like, damn, what could his code be? Damn, what's his birthday? I'm like, hold on, let me go look on Facebook real quick. On my sidekick, I'm like, hold on, let me try to look. Like, let me see. So then I'm trying to see, I'm like, dang, why next thing you know, we at the bus stop, next thing you can know, Lamar walks up with no shoes on, just socks on. He ain't even got no shirt on. He just got basketball shorts on. He was like, bitch, give me my motherfucking phone. She was like, what? Like, we jumped, and I was like, ooh. But mind y'all, because I knew I couldn't figure out the code to Devontae's phone, so his shit was still in my purse, like his iPod, so his shit was in my purse. He's like, give me my fucking phone. So she was like, oh my God, wow, I was just trying to find your code to hit you up to let you know I got it. He was like, yeah, stop playing with me. And he snatched his phone, and he was like, Simone, do you got Devontae's phone? And I was like, no, why would I have Devontae's phone? And he was like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. And he walked off. Like, he left. Like, he just walked off and left. And I was like, girl, oh my God. Then why the bus pull up? Like, literally right then. I'm like, damn, if the bus would have put up a little faster. Y'all, we ended up getting on the bus. I still have my man's phone. We ended up getting on the bus, and she's like, oh my God, how do you think he knew we had the phone? And I'm just like, well, probably because we was the only two people there. Like, so y'all, why next you know, I'm on AIM on my phone. Why I get an AIM from Devontae, and he was like, Simone, do you have my phone? Like, his iPod though. He's calling his phone though. He's like, you got my iPod Touch? So I'm like, oh, now that you mention it, I do. So he's like, can you bring it back to me? So I'm like, no, I'm not about to get off the bus right now to bring it back to you. And I was all like, but I'll bring it back to you like next weekend when I come over. So he's like, all right, cool. You'll bring back to me next weekend? I'm like, yeah, I'll bring back to you next weekend. Y'all, when I got home, like, later that night, I was chilling. I'm like, damn, I don't know the code to it. So I'm telling him, I was like, oh, I never had an iPod Touch. Like, I only had an iPod Shuffle. So I'm like, I only had a Shuffle. Like, I want to see how this Touch works. Like, because I want to have my mom buy me one. I was like, can I listen to music on here? So he was like, yeah. I'm like, well, I really can't because I can't get in. It has a code on it. This is so dumb. He was like, oh, okay, so yeah, you could put some music on there. I was like, I could put music on there for you too, 'cause I got iTunes. And he was like, okay, like, you do? I'm like, yeah, I got Lamar and iTunes, like, I could put music on there. So he's like, all right, cool. And I'm like, yeah, but what's the code? Because I can't do it without the code. He's like, you can't? I'm like, no, my computer won't let me transfer if the thing is locked. Y'all, I'm lying. He's like, okay, he gave me the code, y'all. Let's just say it was 1, 2, 3, 4. He gave me the code. Got in there. Y'all, why the fuck I go in this boy iPod and I go to the messages on his AIM and on his Facebook? Why this girl that went to his school that used to call me twin was sending him fully butt naked photos? Fully butt naked photos in the mirror. I ain't never knew that people my age was taking butt naked photos like that. Like, I was like, it was multiple. I was hot. I was like, mind y'all, at this point we on the phone, so I was like, why the fuck is blank sending you butt naked photos? I was like, what the fuck? So at this point I'm like mad as hell, and I'm reading the messages. Y'all, that time, remember when Toxic thought that his thing got hard for her? No, when he was sitting on the side of the bed before I hit him, he was messaging her talking about, oh, I want to this and that, and like they was talking about sexual stuff, and he's like, send me a picture. So she was like, oh, I'll come over there and fuck you. And he was like, send me a picture, you're gonna have to come next week or something like that, because he was all like, yeah, like his grandma don't work Sunday, she'll be home, all this other stuff. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna send you a picture so you could, you know, do your thing too until you get the real thing. So she sent the fucking picture, and that's what the fuck he was looking at on the side of the bed. So when I hit him, I just kind of messed up everything, like, dang, you know. And that's why I was already like that. I guess when he went to the bathroom, y'all, because I was hot. I was like, no, this bitch did not do this. Bitch, you called me your twin. Why? Y'all, I was so mad. Oh my god, I was so mad, y'all. Anyway, but y'all found that shit up in his phone, and I was hot as hell. I was so mad. I'm like, what the fuck? After that, it was a wrap. It's a wrap. It was literally a wrap, because after that, me in the relationship, oh, he ain't want to be with me no more. He ain't want to be with me no more. Because I started seeing so much shit. Like, I really went through everything. Like, the little bitches at the school. And it was crazy because it was one girl that the other boy from the other story time, I forgot what I called him. He was messing with the girl too. Remember when I told y'all when his homeboy had came and he had like took me over to the girl, and that was one of the girls he was messing with? Yes, he was messing with the bitch too. He was messing with her too, and he used to call her best friend. And then it was another girl he was messing with at the school, and I was just like, nigga. Y'all, it was, so I was mad. After that, he didn't want me. But you know what is crazy? Because, yeah, that's when I eventually ended up meeting Joe. And then I tried to double back with old boy that I used to have a crush on back in the day. Y'all, it was just crazy. I really turned into that. Oh, I was horrible. I was horrible. I'm going to tell y'all the rest of the stories because, it's more to the stories. Like, it's so many stories. But me and him, we was close friends. Like, we was like this. Like, when we grew up, like, as adults, we was close. Even after that, because we used to laugh about it. Like, bro, we really used to date, and I really used to dog you out. Like, he dogged me out too, but silently. But like me, I swear, it would be like the meetup spot after school, and I'll see my ex, and I'd be like, hold on real quick. Hey, like, what you been up to? Oh my God. Like, all the next person face in his face, because I was like, I don't care. Like, you doing this shit behind my back. I'm gonna do it in your face. And he used to be like, really? Really, Simone? Like, I swear, it used to be like, and I'd be like, you fuck blah blah blah. Like, let's just say the girl name was Shay Shay. I'd be like, you fuck Shay Shay. You fuck Shay Shay. Like, I will always say that. It used to be just crazy. But y'all, it's more to the story because clearly I had to take this man back his iPod. But yeah, that's it for this story, y'all. I had to just go back down memory lane because it was something I was doing on Instagram. I was archiving some photos, and it was just like something I came across, and I was like, oh my God, I need to tell stories about my dog Devontae, because we really used to be like this. Like, after that whole situation, like I said, we was close. Like, that was really my dog. But yeah, that's it for this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't see my Subby Sunday, make sure you go watch it. Y'all was all complimenting me on my hair. Y'all, that was a wig. That was not my hair. But thank you so much, y'all. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I love you guys so much. Threes, please.